evening, ladies.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
And welcome to my speech. Edie, Liliana, Marie, I welcome you to my speech and thank you for coming. Today, the topic of my speech is the use of drums as a means of communication in an African culture, especially the Zambian culture, okay? I'll begin my presentation by briefly telling you how drums are made in Zambia, okay? Then I'll go on to explain to you the significance of drums in the Zambian culture. And lastly, I'll discuss the different types, briefly, the different types of drums and their use by the various tribes of Zambia. Okay. Now, how did I come up, to be interested in these drums? How did I come up to be interested in this? I was born and brought up in a metropolitan city, somewhere in Zambia there, called Kirwe. And by then, I viewed a drum simply like, as a musical instrument. And it was a drum like any other musical instrument. But when I went to high school, when I was learning English literature, I came to understand the importance of the different traditions and the cultures of the people of Zambia, and especially the use of a drum. So I became very interested in the drum. And then I said, let me find out more about these drums. So I'll begin first of all telling you how it is made. How are drums made in Zambia? Most of the drums, as you can see even this one, it's made out of wood. Many of the drums are made out of wood, okay? And then they use the top of it, the skin, a dried skin of either a goat or a cow or sheep. We don't have many sheep there, but they use especially the goat or the cow, okay? And then they put it there. And then sometimes they're made out of aluminum or steel or some tough plastic, okay? And the purpose of a drum, why a drum, somebody wants to make a drum, the purpose of it will determine what material to use, and then what type of wood to use, because different woods, when they are made from different woods, they give different sounds. So they will look at what do I want to make this drum, and then they'll look for those materials. Okay, like what one author said that, referring to an African drum, because as I said, it is made out of wood and then skin of an animal. And one author said a drum has got 3 saws. The saw of a tree, the saw of an animal, and the saw of the maker, the person who made it. So the tree, according to an African culture, a drum is alive. Okay. So the drum in remote areas is not just a musical instrument. It has a significant role to play. It is also a communication tool. You and I today are able to use the telephone, the internet, Twitter, all these type of things to communicate messages. In rural Zambia, they don't have these technologies. So what do? How do they communicate messages? They use the drum to send messages, for different type of messages, okay? The way a drum is beaten, it will convey a particular message to a trained ear. There's a party, or there's a social gathering, or there's tragedy. Tragedy has befallen a village. All these villages which are scattered, all over. They just beat drums and they send all these messages. Okay. Now, let's look at the types of drums and their use. I'll show you over there. There are various types of drums made by the various tribes of Zambia for various purposes. For example, with the ceremonial drums. The ceremonial drums, which are for liturgy, just for worship. These drums, as you can see them, they are only for worship. They can't use them for any other purpose except for worship, okay? That's what are called ceremonial drums. The Lunda people provide all these type of drums. This one here, the sensere drum, for Kalela dance. This is a ceremony, a social gathering where the youth gather, and not only the youth, you and I can gather there and dance our nights off, okay? They are called the sensere drums. Then we have the Maoma drums, which are used specifically when the chief is shifting. The southern part of Zambia, when the Zambezi, I think you've heard of the Zambezi River, you know, when it floods, the chief moves away, and that drum is beaten to show that the chief is going to drier lands. Then we have all these type of drums. They are all ceremonial drums. Then we have the last drum there, the message sending drum. This drum was, especially when there's a party, they would drum that one, and everybody would know today there's a special gathering, a special beer drinking. For that one, it's special, and everybody will go there. Then we have the talking drum. This drum is special. You can even see the way it is. This drum conveys somebody has died. It always, you know, the drum that gives us the somber messages. And in conclusion, with my short speech, I hope my presentation has helped you just to have a glimpse of a better understanding and appreciation of a Zambian drum. Next time you hear it, remember that it's not just a musical instrument, it is also a communication instrument.